My name's Danny. Today we're going to learn a traditional sea shanty called Fire Down Below. The song is all about the sailors on a ship using positive action to tackle their challenges. We can use this attitude in our own lives to help us to overcome some difficulties we might face. For example, when you were learning to ride a bike, if you would have immediately thought, "Oh, I can't do this, it's too hard, I'm never going to be able to do it," then you still wouldn't be able to ride a bike now. Instead, what you did was you used some positive actions, like using stabilisers, asking someone to give you a push or to support your riding, not being too worried about getting the odd scraped knee. You used those actions to help you to improve and eventually helped you to be able to ride a bike. Then, when you were able to ride a bike, if your tyre got a puncture, if your attitude was, "Oh, my tyre's got a puncture, I'm never going to ride my bike ever again, it's broken forever," then you'd have stopped riding your bike and it'd be gathering dust somewhere. However, what you did, or what you might have done, is ask somebody to help you repair the puncture, or maybe if it was too bad, you might have even replaced the tyre altogether. And then you're back on your bike and off you go. So we can use a positive attitude to help us to overcome certain issues. So just think next time maybe you're coming up against a challenge, whether it's in school or at home or with your friends, thinking about something positive that will help you to overcome it. What can you do which will help to make the problem go away? Next in our warm-up, we're actually going to make a little head start on the piece. I'm going to teach you one line so that we can practice singing in different vocal colours or in different characters. This song is all about the brave sailors on the boat tackling the fire and making a positive outcome. So we need to match our singing to the character of the sailors on the boat. It wouldn't make much sense if the sailors were shy and anxious, if they're about to tackle a fire. It also might not make sense if they're boring and don't really get very energised. So we're going to try some of this now. First of all, can you sing after me a very short phrase, which is part of the song? It goes, "Fire, fire, fire down below." Let's try it together. 1, 2, 3, go. Fire, fire, fire down below. Try the same thing one more time. 1, 2, 3, go. Fire, fire, fire down below. That's all the phrase I want you to do for now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use that little tiny phrase and we're going to put on different vocal colours or characters. When I say vocal colour, I mean that there's different ways you can use your voice to make a different type of sound. For example, if I wanted to be a superhero, I might speak like this. I want to make sure that everybody feels safe. If I was pretending to be a shy child, I might speak a little bit more like this, with a bit of a whispered tone, making sure that I don't sound overconfident. An easier way to think about this is as characters. So, let's try our phrase, fire, fire, fire down below. First of all, as a shy person. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Fire, fire, fire down below. Good. Were you nice and shy? Quite quiet? Let's try another one. Let's try heroic. So like a hero, a superhero if you like. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Fire, fire, fire down below. Good, I'm hoping you were nice and loud, nice and boisterous, and nice and energetic. Wonder if we can go one further. Let's try doing this song as a witch. So how does a witch sound? maybe a bit scrappy like this. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, go. Fire! Fire! Fire down below! I don't know if that's the right style for our piece, but what is? In the song, we talk about challenging the fire on board the ship, the sailors running to the rescue, throwing water on it very actively, and they're actually sounding quite joyful. So maybe we need to sound boisterous, maybe a little heroic. Let's try something along the lines of fire, fire, fire down below. So you're positive, you're active, you're a little bit heroic, and maybe you're even quite joyful and quite jolly. Let's try together. 1, 2, 3, go. Fire, fire, fire down below. Great. Let's get learning this song then. We're actually going to learn it a little bit differently than usual this time. First of all, we're going to learn the chorus together. Then, I'm going to sing through the whole song, and I'd like you to join in every time the chorus happens. Let's start with the chorus. I go first, and then you follow. Fire, fire, fire down below. You go. Fire, fire, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys. Have a go at that, that's hard. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys. There's fire down below. There's fire down below. I'm going to give you slightly longer sections of that now. I go first. Fire, fire, fire down below. You'll go. Fire, fire, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys. There's fire down below. You'll go. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys. There's fire down below. So let's try that whole chorus together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire, fire, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys. There's fire down below. Super. If you think you need another go of that, just rewind the video a few seconds and have another go. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to sing through the whole song. I'm going to sing 4 or 5 verses, and every verse ends with a chorus. This way, if you join in all of these choruses, by the time I've finished, you'll have sung the chorus 5 times, so you'll know it really, really well. Then we'll learn the verses. Here goes. Fire in the galley, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys, there's fire down below. Fire, fire, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys, there's fire down below. Fire in the forepeak, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys, there's fire down below. Fire, fire, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys, there's fire down below. Fire in the cabin, fire in the hole. Fire in the strongroom, melting the gold. Fire, fire, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys, there's fire down below. Fire in the galley, fire in the house. Fire in the kitchen, scorching the scouse. Fire, fire, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys, there's fire down below. I wonder whether you noticed the link to our local area in that last verse. The words were fire in the galley, fire in the house, fire in the kitchen, scorching the scouse. You probably know that people from Liverpool are referred to as scousers. That actually comes from a dish which we still serve today, a stew with beef or lamb and lots of potatoes and carrots. This used to be served to the sailors when they arrived in Liverpool, and this is where we get our name Scousers from. So in this song, when they talk about melting the scouse or scorching the scouse, It's referring to Liverpool and our local dish. Lots of these sea songs have little elements of Liverpool thrown in. That's because Liverpool was such an important port in this time. Ships from all over the world would pass through Liverpool at some point. Great. What we're going to do now is learn the verses. Then we'll be able to sing together. I'm just going to teach you a couple of the verses, so that way you can look at the other verses which are in the description and sing as many as you like. You might even try and make some up if you feel really adventurous. So, let's do a little bit of echoing. I'm going to sing first and you sing like an echo after me. You'll probably know these already from just listening. Fire in the galley, fire down below. You'll go. Fire in the galley, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys, there's fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys, there's fire down below. Then we go into our chorus. Fire, fire, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys, there's fire down below. Excellent. I'm now going to teach you verse 3 because the words are a bit different in this one. My go and then your go. Fire in the cabin, fire in the hole. Your go. In the cabin, fire in the hole. Fire in the strong room, melting the gold. Your go. Fire in the strong room, melting the gold. So that long line goes. Fire in the cabin, fire in the hold. Fire in the strong room, melting the gold. You'll go with me. 1, 2, 3, go. Fire in the cabin, fire in the hold. Fire in the strong room, melting the gold. Then we go back to our chorus. Fire, fire, fire down below, and so on. Wonderful. Now we're going to try having a sing of those two verses. So we're going to do verse 1, fire in the galley, fire down below, and verse 3, fire in the cabin, fire in the hold. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Fire in the galley, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys, there's fire down below. Fire, fire, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys, there's fire down below. Fire in the cabin, fire in the hold. Fire in the strong room, melting the gold. Fire, fire, fire down below. Let's fetch a bucket of water, boys, there's fire down below. Very well done. Right, before we finish, here are a few extra things that you could try out. Why not try some different characters singing this song, now that you know the whole thing? What would it sound like if the character was a wimp, having to confront the fire? Or what if they were sleepy, like the character from Seven Dwarfs, Sleepy? Fire in the galley, fire down below. I'm getting tired just thinking about it. Why not try to teach this song to somebody else now that you know the whole thing? It's great fun to sing together rather than just on your own, and you might even find that some members of your family who are a bit older already know this one. They might have learnt it when they were in school. Have a go and see how it turns out. Hope you have fun singing. See you again. So much for engaging with our video and maybe even joining in yourselves. We'd love to see what your young people have been up to, so please feel free to send us any pictures or videos to our Twitter page, which is in the description below, along with 1 or 2 resources which you might find helpful. Please use the hashtag Getintune.